In this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 problems on this second generation Buick LaCrosse. Now there's nothing wrong with this car as far as owning it or buying it. All cars have their problems. These are the top 5 that we have found. Number 1, cold start misfire. Because most modern day vehicles have direct injection where the fuel injector directs the fuel directly into the cylinder, it doesn't pass the valves. Now, because of that, you're going to get carbon buildup on the valves. And when that happens, you get a check engine light. When you start the vehicle and it's cold out, you'll get some rumbling in the engine and a misfire. The way to repair this is to do a top engine decarbon. Now, with the vehicle running, pop off one of these hoses, either over here or over here, that leads into the intake, and you use a special cleaning chemical that goes in there. Most of the time you have a special tool so it doesn't dump too much chemical in there. While the engine's running, you can rev it up. Let that chemical coat the valves, and then you gotta let this vehicle sit for a while, mostly an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then after that, you drive the car like you stole it. Get all that bad carbon off the valves and you should be good to go. Now the higher RPMs is going to heat up those valves a lot quicker, get some of that carbon to break off and go through the system. Now in extreme cases you may have to pull the intake off and use walnut shells in a sandblaster, but that's a lot more work, probably something you don't want to get into. Number 2, timing chains. Now the timing chains are in the front of the motor, internal. They connect the bottom of the motor to the top of the motor. So the crankshaft is spinning and it is going to synchronize the camshafts. Now your timing chains are lubricated with oil, and there's guides and there's tensioners in there, and over time they're gonna stretch and wear out. But if you change your oil regularly and keep it up to par, they'll last longer. Now you may not even notice anything drivability wise. You may just notice a check engine light come on with different timing chain type codes, and in some cases you'll have a rattle in the front of the engine. Number 3, throttle body assembly. Now you may notice a check engine light with a code P2135. That's a throttle body issue, a correlation code. Basically, there's a sensor in here and there's 2 sensors, and they need to line up properly. And when they don't line up, when they're out of sync, that sets that code and gives you that issue. Now you always want to check the wiring and the connector, but most of the time it's internal to the sensor itself. These sensors sometimes are replaceable separate, but most of the time it's just easier to replace the whole throttle body. And cleaning the throttle body isn't going to fix the condition. It's a circuit internal problem. Number 4, wheel speed sensor issues. Here's the wheel speed sensor. This one's for one of the front ones. Now it goes through the knuckle right there, and it's going to read a ring on the hub itself, and the wire comes off here and goes up. Now there's a lot of flex in the wire, and over time it may break internally, so the only way to fix that is to replace the sensor itself. And also the ring that's on the hub, if you can see that it's moving right there, a lot of times that'll break. They'll crack and then parts of that will fall off, so there'll be a break in the signal. When that happens, then you're going to get your ABS light come on with an ABS code, and the only way to fix that is to replace the hub bearing. Number 5, the door latches. What specifically fails on the door latch is the actuator. So you go to unlock or lock your vehicle, and you'll find that it won't actually unlock that specific door. It'll open other doors, but not that one. Hopefully you can use the key and unlock it. The actuator is part of that door latch assembly, and you have to replace the whole assembly. In the event that you can get them separate, you still have to take the latch assembly out to replace just the actuator. So those are the top 5 problems that we have found with this Buick LaCrosse. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, ring that bell, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our videos.